on Business Minds Africa, we look into the online community marketplace and how the internet is shaping businesses in Kenya. We will explore the tricks behind running a successful online shop by looking into the best online practices. Welcome to today's show. I'm your host, Maureen Moeni. Open-air markets have remained to be the common place for starting entrepreneurs. For those with enough financial muscle, renting a shop has been their option. Factors like security, site, and access to communication network has been the major deterrent. As they say, the internet is a world of possibilities. The internet has provided free marketplace for entrepreneurs to do business. Take a look.
In the capital city of Kenya, Nairobi, the hustle and bustle is real as traders use every means possible to woo buyers. From the orthodox rules in the book to weird and sometimes funny means. Every open space in the city, along the streets, and even in matatus, space is of essence. Open-air markets are the traditional and most practiced means of reaching customers all over the world. In Nairobi, such markets are strategically placed in designated areas for traders. However, with the city's residents' numbers growing day after day, these places cannot accommodate all the traders. The result is the cat-and-mouse game between hawkers along the streets and city askaris. From street to street, they run, position, and keep an eye on the products and another on the watch to avoid being caught. Kenyans have found a new platform to display their wares and sell at any time of the day. Online shopping in Kenya has grown by leaps and bounds in the last few years and is fast becoming popular. John is the managing director at Kaymu Kenya. Kaymu is one of the leading online marketplaces in Kenya. We look into Kenya's online shopping experience from his perspective.
When someone hears about e-commerce, of course, there is the internet part. So you obviously know it's about the internet. So it's something that will be broadcast on every pages in Kenya, everywhere, right? This is the first part. The other part is commerce. So basically what we do is selling goods.
The technology market and innovation is advancing at supersonic speeds. Every day, new tech and products are produced. Smartphones have led the way in enabling online community place. Classified sites are also taking the market by a storm. Jean distinguishes classified sites from online market platforms.
A classified, what they do is a listing. They list the good on the website, and you can see, okay, this product is at that price, this one is at this one, and it's up to you. You see the product, you call the seller, and it's up to you. Do it. I mean, it's not just, but it's a link. It's an information where you can have the product, and the buyers and the seller just have to somehow manage to get involved and to finalize the transaction. For Kaymu, we are 100% specialized in helping small entrepreneurs and businesses being successful.
Platforms like Kaymu act as the link between traders and potential clients. Using virtual means, a trader from anywhere in the world can buy from any online seller across the world.
Did you talk to the seller?
Yeah, the seller is on the truck.
Okay,
Yes,
For Kaymu, it's a marketplace, so we don't own the good that we are actually selling, but we provide a platform, a really convenient platform, where every seller can actually bring his own product. Everyone, no matter where you come from, where you live, and what is your age, we don't really care. What's important is if you have the entrepreneurial spirit and the right product at the right price, then you can bring your product to this platform, which is Kaymu, and we will then train you. We will advise you on the prices, on the products, and we will deliver your product anywhere in Kenya. So what is e-commerce is the new, trendy, and easiest way to sell product in Kenya.
Cybercrimes like online bullying and identity theft are common all over the world. It is something that online market community shops have invested in to ensure security for the users.
We live in community, right? And so what we have on Kaymu is a rating system. It seems really simple, but it's maybe the most effective tool we have. Basically, if you're a seller and I am a buyer, after the experience or maybe after talking with me, you will always rate me. So everyone will know, okay, this guy is a 3-star, is a diamond seller, for example. He's someone we can trust. This guy is a little bit dodgy, so maybe we should avoid him. You see, this is something that is really a community psychological kind of tool, but really, really efficient. And also, we've changed our website lately, which make it a little bit Facebook-ish. Like, yeah, really, like you can basically like each seller you want. If you like the sellers, you say, okay, I like the product. You can follow someone, you can discuss. So this interaction allows us to avoid people being anonymous and enjoying the anonymity, because it's only when you're anonymous that you can somehow start bullying people. Like, yeah. Here, everyone knows who you are, what you've done, and this transparency helps us being out of that kind of comportment.
Business is booming and always growing, just like the open-air markets. Kaymu acknowledges receiving high internet traffic as sellers engage buyers.
For 1 year and 5 months now, and in Kenya, and we've been growing quite fast. I mean, a double-digit growth each month. So we're definitely growing. We're not like the number one in the market. We know who are the players. People are starting to basically to put us in the top players of the market. But in terms of market share, it's still hard to define exactly the number. What I can say is like, okay, Kenya is a really promising country with a high level of internet penetration. So of course, it attracts a lot of people. But what we always say here, the team and everyone, we're happy to see competition coming, because when competition coming, basically it means that more people don't know about internet, and then it's up to them to actually choose the right service, and this is what we're working on.
Online markets are very flexible and convenient. Just like any entrepreneur chooses a target clientele, in the online shop, sellers can choose target clients in terms of demographics. In the online marketplace, shops are easy to set up. All one needs is a collection center where clients can pick purchased goods or find means to ship them to their doorsteps at a fee.
So basically, Kaymu, it's a #1 community marketplace in Kenya. It's the most important word here is community, because it involves sellers and buyers. So basically, we're telling you that it's not a place where you can just go and buy a product. No, we're telling you if you have the right product, if you want to go in this journey, you can actually go on the website, just click on the button, and in less than 10 minutes, be able to sell your product. What we're going to do is that you're going to have an account manager that will follow you straight from the beginning, because we understand that online commerce and online business is also about knowledge. So you will have to learn how to proceed and how to bring the best out of it. And then, if you wish, we will also deliver your product everywhere in Kenya. We'll obviously offer a different way of promoting your product. We call that Kaymu sponsor product. So if you pay a small fee based on an auction base, you can have your product appearing on the most attractive part. So if someone is looking for perfume, for example, and you're selling perfume, your product will appear on the first page. So this is what we offer. We offer, basically our business is to help small entrepreneurs and small companies to become successful. So we offer convenience, security, and accessibility everywhere.
No problem then. No problem then. So our rider is going to give you a call.
Mobile phones have been termed as the fastest adoption of disruptive technology in the history of communication. The penetration and usage in Africa is on the rise. In Kenya, subscriptions to mobile telecom services increased by nearly 33% during the first quarter of Kenya's 2015-2016 July-June financial year, and the market now has a penetration rate of almost 90%. In a report by the Communication Authority of Kenya in September 2015, there were 37.8 million subscribers, up from 36.1 million in the previous quarter. The number of internet users also grew to 31.9 million from 29.6 million in the previous quarter. Consequently, the portion of the Kenyan population accessing internet services reached 74.2 per 100 inhabitants, up from 69 per 100 inhabitants. The famous mobile money transfer service subscriptions increased tremendously as well. These statistics indicate a fertile ground for online shopping in the country, if the 31.9 million internet users is anything to go by.
Happy to be here in East Africa, to be East African kind of, because it's a really special region for ICT. And I think the government has been doing, majority of government in the region has been doing a lot of improvement in that area to make sure that basically people have access to the internet and can benefit from it from different point of view. It can be on a social point of view, on a business point of view. Everyone is now using internet. I think it's definitely not by chance that M-Pesa and this great technology were born in East Africa. I think it's because of this kind of investment. But of course, there is a lot to be done and to improve and make it even better, so we can have everyone enjoying it.
Online shops can be set by anyone. Clients at Kaymu range from traders in food, fashion, electronics, shoes, and anything that can sell.
Internet and online business has been, for the last even 5 years, last 5 years, a real success everywhere in Africa. It has been make big companies and big brands really rich and successful. And I believe that now it's time for people also to benefit from that, because this is it. I mean, it's exactly the same technology we're bringing to every entrepreneur that is willing to take the leap, right? And I think this is it. Kaymu, it's a marketplace that will help entrepreneurs and small entrepreneurs being successful by delivering products everywhere in the country. And that's it. It's not anymore private. I mean, online business is not anymore a private club for rich and well-established companies. So you have nothing to wait.
Kaymu is in the business of supporting young entrepreneurs learn best practices in e-commerce. They give a one-on-one training to those that want to set up online shops.
If you want to open a shop selling product, of course, you're welcome to go at Kaymu Mjini, which is in Kimati Street in CBD. You can go there and you can meet with our account managers and directly say, okay, I want to open this kind of shop. Maybe I want to invest this one, or I don't know. It depends what you want, and they will help you open your shop online. And then after, they will follow you until with your growth. I mean, after a certain moment when we can see that you've been selling a lot and you understand the process, maybe you will be handled by another team, will help you go to the next stage. So there is definitely a step, a way that people have to follow when they join Kaymu. But if there is any question, if there is any if idea you want to share, the best way is to go directly to Kimati Street in CBD and to meet our people and to ask a question.
Diversity in Kenya is something that Kenyans have come to accept. This diversity is good for business to reach everyone in the society. The use of native languages is inevitable.
Even though majority is in English, it's true, because we still want to reach, majority, everyone in Kenya. But you can see that some parts are already in Kiswahili, like the deals of the day and this kind of element is already in Swahili. So we're kind of mixing to try to keep this diversity that makes Kenya so attractive, right? But definitely on social media, we tend to switch between Kiswahili and English. But I think it's part of this. Kenya is that interesting and diversity rich. So rich in terms of diversity because of this mix between English and Kiswahili, and maybe we should try to keep it. But definitely more towards Swahili makes sense.
For young and upcoming business minds, Jean advises that online market community is for all. What
I would like to say is, like, for all those entrepreneurs there who basically have a good product and the right idea, and then asking themselves, is it the time to maybe open the business? Kaymu is the best solution because it will provide you the opportunity to be visible everywhere, to sell 24 hours 7, and to basically selling even when you sleep. So joining Kaymu is the best thing you can do.
Online markets are at a hand-in-hand relationship. They make money from commission charged from traders who come on board.
Basically, we make our money based on a commission base. It's a commission base. It's simply, we will charge you each time you make a sale. So when you make money, it's the only time we will share. We'll basically charge you a certain commission, which depends on the product you're selling. If you're selling fashion, it will be different for that if you sell, for example, commission. So if you think about it, it's a volume-based business model. So what we want is for you to sell the maximum and lot possible. Otherwise, we don't make money ourselves. So that's what I like to call a really hand-in-hand partnership. That's why we're so interested in you being successful.
As technology moves the globe, entrepreneurs can only take advantage of its enabling and push themselves to the next level. Kenya has a high reach of social media use. It has been widely used to advance campaigns. Reports indicate over 4 million Kenyans actively use social media. These platforms are a blossoming marketplace too for online market community. Incorporation of the power of technology like social media is a great way to harness technology for entrepreneurs. Thus, traders can avoid the nasty engagements with municipal governments by setting shops online and reaching to their clients in the largest marketplace in the world. It's the online community place.
Moving on, today, businesses have more ways than ever to market themselves. But deciding on a marketing method, especially when you're a small or working on a limited budget, can be difficult. Here are some tips to make your online business stand out. Old days, one had to own a plot or build a mega business venture. For the poor or aspiring business minds, a kiosk or a temporary structure was the starting point. Growing today is the most beautiful thing. One can run a business from the comfort of their room. What a time to be living. Well, that's all we had this week from our Business Minds Basket. Have been your host, Mweni Maureen. Till next time, keep minding your business.